What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can day trade on Binance and make between $50 to $100 per day as a beginner. Now of course these results are not guaranteed. This is just how the methods that I use to make $50 to $100 a day trading on Binance and other exchanges like that. Some other exchanges like Bittrex, you can't really get an account for them right now, so Binance is a great option. They have great volume and they have a lot of choice of coins and tokens. So we're going to be looking at Binance today and basically identifying some trends and different ways and techniques that you can trade, day trade, and make a good amount of profit. First of all, before we get into the video, of course, my Bitcoin blueprint, if you're looking at taking trading, ICOs, mining and everything like that more seriously, check out the Bitcoin blueprint. The link is below. I have so many videos on here about trading, about everything else like that, basically showing you how to make a full-time income with cryptocurrency. If you're not interested in that, just click the second link in the description. I'm going to give you 10 free training videos. These 10 free training videos will take you to a site like this where you can look at these 10 videos to your heart's content. So getting into today's video, trading. Now it's not the easiest of things to do. I'm going to go out there and say that right away. Trading is not easy. You most likely may and probably will lose some money when you first start trading. I know because I did and many other people didn't. If you don't lose money when you first trade, then you're pretty lucky to be honest. But it's these results and these experiences and these small losses that can help you gain and grow into a better trader. Now, if you're just beginning and you're trading, maybe this video might not be perfectly for you, but if you've done a few trades, you know basically how to use Binance, then you should easily be able to follow along. If you want more information, just check out the second link and there's some more information on here, or just go to my YouTube channel and check out some other videos as there's a lot of good content on there. So first of all, day trading. What is day trading? Day trading is basically trading in the day. Pretty self-explanatory, right? It's basically over a 24-hour period, but I kind of take it over a 12-hour period since I'm not awake at night. So usually from around 9 a.m. to around 5 p.m. is when I usually trade. Not constantly, but between those times are the times that I trade, and this is the most popular times for trading. That's when there's the most volume as well. So what we're going to want to do is go to exchange and click on advanced. Once we've done that, we're going to want to find ourselves a coin that we need to day trade with. Now it's not the easiest to find something to day trade with, but once you have found a coin for that day or that week or whatever you want, once you've found that coin that you like, it's got good cycles on it and the metrics are looking good, it really makes life a lot easier. Once we've clicked on the advanced trading section, I don't recommend using the basic one. So going on to the advanced section on Binance, for me it defaulted to Litecoin because that's what I was previously on. But all we're going to be doing basically is finding something to trade with. So we come up here and click this little icon here. And these are the different pairings. We have favorites, BTC, Ethereum, Binance, and Tether. So basically I'm going to be trading with BTC, but you can trade with Ethereum if you want. BTC, I'm going to go to volume like so. And I'm going to want to click the highest volume. I'm not saying we're going to trade with this one, but it's just good to see. I'd like to see the volume and the 24-hour change. Volume, because if there's not enough volume in the coin or token we're trading, we might not be able to get our money out or even buy anything. And 24-hour change, because if something's down like 5-10%, we know it rallies up and down each day. It's pretty much an easy trade for 5-10% profit in that day. And your day trading is done for the day with just a simple trade. So I'm going to go on 24-hour volume and I'm just basically having a look for something that looks pretty decent. So we see here Tron, TRX. I'm not a big fan of the coin, but I don't really care. The token, I don't really care that much because I'm just interested about making profit. So it's down 4.81% on the day. Volume is plenty enough. Anything over like around a few hundred Bitcoin, if you're day trading, should be more than enough to day trade with. So we're going to go ahead and go on Tron and wait for that to load. So taking a look at the 1 hour chart on Tron, we can see that basically it gives us an overview and each candlestick is a 1 hour representation in the day. It's got the date and the time down below with the stamps, so you can easily identify that. Just a basic overview if you don't know. This is the order book, the sells, the buys, the recent transactions over here, limit, market and stop limit. I'm going to be using limit today. I'm not going to be trading today. I will in other videos, but this is just a basic overview of what it is. If you do want a full tutorial on Binance, let me know and I'll either add it to my channel or to the Bitcoin Blueprint. So yeah, basically having a look at it, we can see that it is down 4.81% on the 24-hour. The lowest point here was at 436 Satoshis and the highest point was up here at around 622 Satoshis. So if we're going to go ahead and have a look at the 30-minute chart, that may give us a better indication. So having a look at Tron on the 30-minute chart, we can pretty much see that the low was around 443 and the high was 511. We can see here these basic swings like so. It's going down to around 460 or a little bit higher, and then it's coming up. It's finding support at 460, then it's coming up and finding a bit of resistance at around 480, something like that. Currently right now we're at 454, which is in fact below the support level of 460. So the next level we could actually see, if we don't already, would probably be down around 450, something like that. So that is definitely a key level to be looking out for, something like that, 450, and then we should iron out and see a bit of support. Now once it reaches 450, well, based on the previous cycles, we can see that it's probably going to go up to around 470, 465, something like that. So if you did want to go ahead and buy some at 450, something like that, and then you wanted to go ahead and sell at around 470, 472, you would go ahead and make a few percent profit on that trade, which is what it's all about. It's not always about making the 10, 20, 30, 40% profit trade on each day trade. Sometimes in a day, if you only make 5 to 10% profit, that's an excellent trade. And if you keep doing that repetitively, you're going to be making a lot of money with that. A few more indicators that we can use to go ahead and confirm this information. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some indicators. I'm just going to use two for this video, some pretty basic indicators which anyone should be able to understand. If you don't understand them, check out the free videos on here. I've got some information about that. Lots of information in my course, of course, and also on my YouTube channel. So we're going to use BOL, which are Bollinger Bands, and we're also going to go ahead and add the Stoch RSI. So taking a look at these metrics, the Bollinger Bands, basically we can see that it's hovering around the bottom Bollinger Band, and one of the easier ways to in fact go ahead and trade and make profit, which a lot of beginner traders in fact do, is in fact just buy when it hits the bottom Bollinger Band and sell if they want to be super safe when it hits around the middle Bollinger Band. Well, how does this look like on the chart? Well, we can see here that on around the 3rd of April, around 5 p.m, we see that it was touching the bottom Bollinger Band, and we can see a downward trend. It touched the bottom Bollinger Band, and then pretty much immediately it went up and touched the top limit of the Bollinger Band. This was also confirmed with the RSI down here. We can see that the RSI in fact crossed over, which signals an indicator for you to go ahead and make a buy. And then in fact it came up here and touched the top Bollinger Band, and even later the RSI crossed. Now I wouldn't have waited until it touched the top Bollinger Band. I probably would have sold just as it crossed over the middle, which is the average. I probably would have sold then. The middle Bollinger Band is pretty much like a fair price for the coin or the token that you're looking at. That's what I view it as. The middle is pretty much a fair price. So if I sell a little bit above that, take my profits, sell and just take the profit, I'm pretty much happy. So where and how can we see what's going to happen next? Well, it is a market, so you can't always see what is going to happen next. But if we take a look recently, we can see that the candlesticks are in fact hugging the bottom Bollinger Band right now, and you could say, okay, so they touched there and they touched there. Does that mean that they're going to break out here immediately? Well, we can see here they didn't in fact break out immediately. We are looking at 30-minute charts, so you could get a bit more detail on some of the other timestamps. But we can see here we are seeing a bit of a growth in this green candlestick, and also the RSI is down here and it is pretty much underbought, which means we could see a little bit of a price increase. And in fact, just once I've been filming this video, the price has increased by 1%. It was 4.81% change, now it's 3.81% change. So you can see it's increased by 1%. So with the RSI here that we can see these previous cycles with the RSI was here. And when it came back out here, the RSI was down here, touched the bottom Bollinger Band, the RSI went up, it crossed, it touched the top Bollinger Band, it shot right through it, and we can see we could have bought here and in fact sold here. Now it's very easy to say, okay, we should have bought here, we should have sold there, you should have seen that coin go to the moon, you should have seen this coin go to Mars. It's very easy to say that, but doing it is another thing. Yes, I do understand that it's not easy to trade, and then when you first start trading and beginner, you may and probably will lose a bit of money. So if you are trading to start with, just trade with like 50 bucks, something that you don't mind losing, and just do it for the whole, like the idea and the motion of trading. You're doing this, you're making a limit order, you're making a limit sell, you're setting a stop loss, everything like that. You need to practice using these metrics and these tools, the indicators, the RSI, the Bollinger Bands, everything like that, so you can make a small profit. As always, guys, when you're in profit, take the profit. Take it. It's never a bad thing to take profit. Another coin currently which is looking pretty interesting, if this would go ahead and load. So it's loaded now, and another coin is POA to BTC pairing on Binance. So we can see here, we are on the 1 hour chart right now, and we can see these nice swings. I mean, this is just absolutely perfect for day trading, if not swing trading. We can see the perfect swings. You can buy down here, the RSI down here crossed, I believe it's set to 3070 on TradingView, but the RSI crossed down here, and we can see straight after the RSI crossed, it went back up. And even if you sold in the middle around 45, 50, something like that, you would have made a decent profit on the day. We can in fact go ahead and see what profit you would have made. Well, you made a 7.28% profit, which I'm sure anyone is pretty happy with for day trading. Now we can see it's currently down here at 4,800 Satoshis. Well, where do we think it's going to go? Well, if we take a look back at previous levels, we can see there is a lot of support down here at around 4670, 46, around 4600 anyway, and we're currently at 47 or 4800. So if it did cross below 4700 anymore, I would probably look to wait and not buy, because it may be coming down to this previous support level here. But if it did start increasing a little bit, well, I would probably buy it and set a sell for around, if you want to be super conservative, you could do around 49.95, something like that. But if you wanted to be pretty ambitious, then you could go up here to 5100, something like that, and you could in fact make a small profit. If you bought here and you sold up here, you would make around a 6% profit, which, guys, these aren't crazy numbers, these aren't crazy profits. You're not going to buy a Lamborghini overnight, of course you're not. This is just realistic profits. Now, a lot of day traders, they don't even trade unless it's 1 or 2x 2x their money. That's not me. I prefer to trade for a 5-10% profit every day consistently, so I can ensure I'm getting a little bit of income. So that's basically it for this video, guys. If you haven't already, please check out the Bitcoin Blueprint. There's loads of videos down here, over 40 videos I believe, some on trading, on ICOs, on the background of Bitcoin and blockchain, giving you a real fundamental value and knowledge, so you can make a full-time income with cryptocurrency. That's the first link in the description. The second link is the 10 free trading videos, which will take you here. After you just put your name and email, you can get the videos right away. It will link you to here, and you can have a good look through them. Thanks very much for watching this, guys. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see any more videos on Binance or trading, and I'll get them done for you. Thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy.